Hi, my name is Keith and I'm known as the Florida Stone Man, and today I'm going to be talking to you all about what you can do with extra crystals that you just have lying around. This could be just crystals just in any form, especially in jewelry form. Well, coming from me, I have extra crystal jewelry just lying everywhere. So I highly suggest crystal in jewelry form because it does the most when it's up against your skin. Yes, it works in your pockets. Yes, it's helpful in your pockets, but it's nowhere as close to as helpful as when it's on the exact chakra it belongs to, or even an odd crystal on a chakra that it belongs to, such as black tourmaline on your third eye to vacuum out any kind of negative energy that someone has put on you to block your third eye. So that's one way to unblock your third eye is with black tourmaline. So you would put something like, some of you will wear a black tourmaline choker, especially for the third eye. I wear crowns. That's because it's as close to the chakra as possible. Like, I don't know if you can tell, I have a whole bunch of crystals up there, like just crystals on crystals you guys cannot see. I'm not gonna mess up my hair on camera just to show you guys, but I've done that before. Like, my hair is just literally a mine of crystals. Like, I should, like, this should be a license just from my head being a mine of crystals, because you don't know what I'm gonna pull out. It could be like a Tibetan quartz, but But I'm going to tell you all about what you can do with extra crystals. Because even with me, I have just beads. Like, people call them beads. You got beads, bro. Got beads, bro. Yeah, a lot. Just everywhere. Just in every corner. Just different. Like, I'm going to tell you so much in this video about what you can just do with extra crystals, extra bracelets. Just maybe you just have crystal dust. Maybe you just, I mean, sometimes when you get crystals from, you'll go to the mall and like maybe you might get like a little perfume and they put a bag of crystals and you're like, what am I gonna do with like 3 little crystal mushroom heads? Like, I'm not a little kid. Well, that's actually one thing you can do with them. You can give them to little kids because it does peek open their like if you have an extra bracelet, just anything, you give them to a child and that starts cracking open their energetic gifts. So they're spiritually awakening before anyone else is. That's pretty cool. So I mean, this video has endless potential because even before this video, I'm just walking around my house. I have so many necklaces and bracelets and crystals and everything, and I just put them on different places or I'll hide them. But that is something you can do. You can change the energetic environment of your entire home with just an article of crystals. So maybe you just have raw black tourmaline, maybe you have raw this, maybe you have raw that. I'm talking about crystal necklaces and bracelets because I just have so many extra of them and they're lying around everywhere, and I know that people get a bunch from me and sometimes they stop wearing one and they're like, well, I guess it doesn't work anymore. I'm like, that's not where it stops. That crystal bracelet automatically becomes now a door charm. Yeah, so now things can't enter your front door to your home when you stop wearing your black tourmaline bracelet because you switch to a black tourmaline necklace and you put it around your front door, especially on the outside of the front door. Woo, nothing's getting in. But this is awesome and wonderful, and I just don't, I used to have yeah, it's nice to have just random crystals lying around in palm stone form or just it's nice, but then it starts taking up space and like, you're like, okay, cool. But with the crystal bracelets, you can actually put them on decorations. I wish I had some decorations. Well, my decorations are actual statues nearby. I have angelic totems nearby, but I can't really show you guys on camera. And I'll teach angelic totems later on, so you can basically, it's kind of like, I won't teach that in this video. I'll leave that for the future when I officially teach that. But I just have so many crystal jewelry just on, even back there. I don't know if you know what that is back there. It's a Himalayan salt lamp with just crystals stuffed into it. Yeah. How cool. This is exciting. I don't know how excited you, because, okay, how did I learn about just leaving crystals in random places, especially quarters, into your house? How does that change the energetic environment? It has everything to do. Let's just say from people who've gotten a black tourmaline necklace from me on my website, they've gotten the black tourmaline necklace and it cleared the energy of their entire house. Just when they put it down in the living room, it literally has an effect on the entire living room. It's literally attacking the entities, warding off, and just keeping away all dark entities in that living room. And I'm like, so I believed in, of course I believed. I'm like, yeah, cool, okay, a black tourmaline necklace. Because I'm so used to the crystal's energies, not used to in the sense that I don't know what's going on, but I have crystals on top of crystals. I have like over 100 pounds of obsidian and black tourmaline just lying around in just random places in my house. It's just it's my furniture has become crystals, just all different protective crystals, wealth crystals, abundance crystals, love crystals, peace of mind crystals, warding off psychic attack crystals, transmutation crystals, just every single kind of crystal I have in my home. It's just crystals everywhere. I have so many selenites around my house, I don't even need to put my selenites on a cleansing and charge because they're just getting cleansed and charged all the time. But that's outside the point because a lot of people, some people will get that many crystals because they just see the effects of the crystals and they just see all the crystals power and what they do in their lives because one crystal will change your entire life. I'm very excited to talk about this because I didn't, this is just exciting because when you okay, I don't even know how to introduce this topic because I'm just so excited about it. I'm like, crystals! Crystals! Okay, so I have to break this down into pieces for you guys to understand. Okay, so like I said, the story of the black tourmaline necklace, it cleared the energy of the whole room. Same thing with, like, entities had to leave my friend's room when she had black tourmaline in her room. Just, they had to leave the room. Like, they weren't there anymore, but they moved other rooms, but when that black tourmaline necklace was in the room, it cleared the energy of the entire room. Now, different scenario cases happened until I realized I had a very concentrated Herkimer diamond, like probably one of the highest quality Herkimer diamonds on this planet in my bedroom. It literally changed this entire bedroom into a different dimension. So anyone who I would talk to on FaceTime when it was in my bedroom, it would kind of feel like, whoa, the energy as otherworldly in your bedroom. I'm like, oh, thanks. I'm like, okay. Didn't really make much of that. And then Herkimer diamond does affect sleep. So even I just put it on one of my tables by the very edge of my end of my bedroom, and boom, that little table, like, it turned into a Herkimer diamond table. The whole bedroom turned into a Herkimer diamond environment just because of the concentrated high quality Herkimer diamonds. Quality does matter when it comes to crystals. Some crystals can be more focused in their energies when it comes to quality, such as rhodonite and gem rhodonite versus just different forms of, yeah, because they have different mineral concentrations. But besides that, you placing a crystal in a bedroom, yeah, it changes. I remember I couldn't sleep. I was having trouble sleeping because I put some of my new bracelets for my website. I had carnelian bracelets, hematite bracelets, malachite bracelets, and I put them directly next to my pillow because I figured as I fall asleep, I would be thinking about the bracelets. Yada yada. I thought that the amethyst crystals and the selenite crystals behind my bed and under my bed would override the crystal's energy. No, they kind of, well, it did override it, but I was having sleep disruptions. Like, I'd wake up in the night and be like, oh, the hematite's next to it. I'm like, I kept thinking, and then I had my angel showed me in a vision that, yeah, the hematite, the malachite, and the carnelian next to your bed is keeping you up and keeping you energized when you're asleep, and it's causing sleep disruptions. I moved it to a different room. Now it's doing a job in a different room. So let's just talk about the front door. Okay, what would you keep on the front door? Black obsidian. You can keep, this can be black obsidian in the form of just a stone or as jewelry. I think it's a lot more efficient as jewelry. So if you have a black obsidian necklace you just stop wearing, I have it all the time. You can hang it up on the door. So it's more effective on the door than it is on the floor because on the floor, it's just staying there. You can put it on the floor outside, but if you have a black obsidian necklace on the door of your outside door, I have one around my front door. I just have a bunch of necklaces everywhere. I put black obsidian, selenite, blah, blah, blah. Just all these different rare crystals. And when you pin it to the door, like you'll hang a nail on the door and you'll just hang it. And any entity someone sends you, tries to visit you, will go straight back to them because obsidian's also a return to sender stone. How exciting is this? I really thought about this before, but I really have not turned this into a video topic. So when you just have extra crystal bracelets or extra just crystal pebbles, even when they give you those little tiny gift shop crystals where you go to some mall and like they just gift you some random pile of like a, what's it called? It's like a crystal scoop. It's just a ton of random crystals in your hand. You're like, what am I gonna do with this? Those you can, like I said, you can give to children, or you can just scatter them around your house because it just creates energy boundaries. It creates, and then on top of the energy crystals, you can put obsidian, black tourmaline. I suggest black tourmaline first because it's the strongest protection. Put the protection crystals by your windows and doors first. I made a whole video about that. That'll protect your house. If you feel like there's certain corners in the room that are just kind of energetically off, you can actually take a lemon and you can cut the lemon in half and you can put a clear quartz by the lemon and then put it by any corner of your home. And then anytime and the clear quartz will enhance the property of lemon. Anytime someone, like if there's an entity lurking in the home, the lemon will go bad a lot more quick. It'll get rotten. It won't really age right. It's because the entity's nearby. And the clear quartz does help amplify the power of the lemon as well, because yeah, herb, crystal, they go very well together. So then you can just put black tourmaline in the corner, and then you can put selenite next to it. Always make sure the crystals that you have around the house are cleansed and charged. Just stick a piece of selenite next to it. So what happens when you start, like, and keep in mind, you can use this in the practice of feng shui, because in feng shui, they're like, oh, you can put a crystal over here, and a crystal over here, and a crystal over here. Yeah, that does change the energy of the room, but this is so exciting because when I found this out, I'm like, let me play with this. And I started putting crystals all around my house. Started getting luckier and luckier and luckier. Even if you just take a green aventurine and you just scatter it around your house. Like, I had these green aventurine turtles that never made it to a series on the website. It's just like a necklace of turtles. It was cool for a pendant, but I'm like, not really. So I just kind of hid turtles all over the house. And whenever I play a scratch off, I get very lucky. I mean, I don't abuse it because I know that's just a gift from the divine, but another secret of winning scratch offs, green aventurine is the best crystal ever. You'll just win scratch offs without even trying, but don't abuse it, because then you'll stop and then it'll backfire against you, and any of the money that you did make, it'll just God knows how to take money that does not belong to you away, flat out. Especially when it comes from the lottery. That's why you see some of these lottery winners who are completely corrupt just kind of drop off and disappear. But I'm just so excited to talk about this topic. I might be in, like, because I have some new crystals in my head that help me alter time and just help me, like, and I have just, I'm feeling wonderful. I'm feeling great. This topic, I've been putting different crystals around the house, and I'm just feeling so energetic and so happy. I'm on a whole different time, if that makes sense. Like, time goes by very differently for me because I use time enhancing crystals and time warping crystals, which I'll talk about in later on videos. There are crystals to control time. I might reveal them, I might not, but certain crystals, like, what about the carnelian? What did you do with the carnelian and the hematite? And I put them by the front door because they also ward off negative energy. Same thing with my windows, because I notice sometimes neighbors kind of like look into the windows, like, and they'll just be looking in, and I'm looking at my window, I'm like, you're not supposed to be looking in my home. So I put some black hypersthene so they're confronted whenever. Oh yeah, that's a confronting crystal. So anytime someone's energy is lurking to see what you're doing, black hypersthene is literally like, it's like a fist in the face. It is not there to hurt them, but it feels like an actual punch in the face to anyone who treads on you. That's one of the only crystals that literally feels like a punch in the face. Like, you just literally got punched in the face. Black hypersthene, I eventually might sell. If you'd like hypersthene custom from me, it's very tough to get. There's 3 different hypersthenes. They all have different punches. One is kind of like an uppercut, one of them is like a punch in the face, and one of them is kind of just like a, don't abuse that. You can't abuse the crystal because it confronts the person who uses it to help them get on the right path of their life. So it really helps confront you to make sure you're doing the right thing, and someone looking inside your home is the wrong thing. So they'll automatically feel some kind of like tingly or like just twitching in their face because they'll spiritually get punched in the face. It's energy. The first time I ever had hypersthene on, I have to make a whole video about black hypersthene. It was on Easter. I put it on, the thing confronted me so hard, my whole face was twitching. It felt like someone really hit me in the face. I'm like, oh! And it started, like, all these different problems started popping up, like, oh, you're not drinking enough water. Oh, you're going to bed at the wrong time. Oh, that you're messing with your eyes with using different kinds of sunglasses. And I'm like, okay, black hypersthene, you're a weird stone, but I like you. But you put black hypersthene by the window, and anyone who looks into your house will literally feel an energy that hits their face. It'll feel it'll feel like a pan on the face. It'll feel like a shock. It's not there to just, like I said, it's not there to punish them for just kind of like, hi, the energy punched them in the face. No, it's there as like, hey, you're not supposed to be looking into people's homes. Something's wrong. So something is wrong with that. What are you doing in a position where you're looking into someone's home? It'll confront them energy. It always sides with the right. Crystals will always side with good and not the bad. So that's just one way. You put one crystal like that in front of the window. Now, I have every single black crystal known to mankind in all of my windows. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool to have those protections just stacked because the windows are very energetic, just different environments. So that's just what you can do. So if you have crystals just sitting around, especially people who have gotten necklaces from me, and they have so many different necklaces that they don't really know where to put the necklaces, because a bunch of you have gotten a lot of necklaces from me, and you're like, okay, what do I do with this one now? I'll either resize it for free. I resize and repair everything for life for free. But if you stop wearing it, and like, let's just say you have a necklace And a lot of people have been asking about the sleep necklace. So let's just say, and I don't know how many of those I'm going to make, but let's just say you get a sleeper's necklace, you stop wearing it because you start sleeping, but like, what can I do with it now? I'm like, just put it next to your nightstand or put it in your pillow. I have different crystals for angelic communication in my pillow, so whenever I go to sleep, I go to a very special place, and I'm just very happy and excited about teaching about this topic. This is just a fun and exciting topic. I am so happy to teach about this topic. This is an amazing topic. Crystals are just wonderful. You put them around your house, you change your entire energetic environment. There's always something going to be going on when you have crystals just scattered throughout your house. It's such a beautiful and such an exciting thing. Guys, the extra crystals you have, what do I do with the handful of crystals that they give you? What do you call it? Like, people will gift me crystals, which is, it's nice, but I don't really need anyone to gift me anything, including crystals. I have everything I ever need, ever. Thank you very much. On my birthday, people would give me little bag of crystals from Crystal Scoops. And I'm like, oh, thank you. I'm just I just shower them in front of my doorsteps. I'm like, oh, cool energy. It's pretty cool. I'm so happy and excited about this video because one of my angels before this video suggested I talk about this. I'm like, oh, I forgot that none of these people really know that they could. People think that their energy, the crystals and the energy that they have, because even with the crystals are just random gemstones, you just put them around your house in random places. Keep the energy crystals away from your bed and out of your room. Just put all the peace and sleep crystals all around your bed, and you literally have a bedroom just that promotes sleep, protects you. It's so awesome. You can actually turn different rooms and different closets. Can I give you guys a secret? I'll give you guys a secret. So basically, if you would like to create a protection space, and I have very, very, very large closets. The closets are massive, and I make those crystals rooms. So I literally have a selenite room, a room of just selenite. So I didn't really notice, but whenever I go there, I just feel completely cleansed and refreshed. I'm like, oh, it's selenite, of course. I'll talk to you guys more about selenite later. But how awesome is this? I'm teaching you guys something that's just an arcane knowledge that I don't think anyone else has really taught this online, and it's just so cool. You can literally, and you don't have to have a lot of crystals either. You just put some in the corners, and now you just change the structure of the room. This is cool. This is awesome. How fun. Ooh, I'm so excited about this topic because here's what you do, guys. If you would like to create a room of protection where you feel like maybe someone's trying to send you some kind of, maybe you don't have protections up in your house yet. Maybe you feel like you need to do a special kind of astral travel and you need to protect yourself. Well, go in a room and just put black tourmaline on every corner of the closet next to selenite, so it's constantly cleansing and charging. Now you have a room where no dark entity can really stalk you. Now you can put amethyst, black tourmaline, and then selenite, and now you have a room where you can safely astral travel and nothing's going to come back with you or really bother you, and you're going to be completely safe, and your ancestors and guides are going to help you astral travel. How fun is this? This is so cool. I'm so excited about teaching this topic. Ooh, I want to talk about this again. If you want to create an angelic contact room, okay, I'll finally get this one away. You put Celestine and Angelite and black tourmaline in every single corner of that room. And you're going to initiate an angelic contact. Your vibration still has to be high. Yes, you have to meet the other requirements to talk to angels, but that room is just going to be a room for you to be able to communicate with angels very fluidly and very efficiently. How awesome, okay? This video can go on for another 30 minutes, but I've given you guys so much to do. Maybe you just have extra crystals, or you're not even sure what to do with it. Remember, the crystals, I suggest the protection crystals and the wealth crystals and abundance crystals and the love crystals will always go by the windows, just the extra ones. So look by the windows, the doors, just different entrances of your house. You can put them by the mirror too. I put a bunch of selenite by the mirror so that it doesn't fully close the portal, but yeah, this is so exciting. I'm so happy to teach you about this. Woo! How cool is this? Your whole house can just be a different energetic structure. It's better than, I'm going to say it's better than burning incense because incense is just full of chemicals. So I suggest running a diffuser, but the entire your whole home will change, especially if you can put the crystals in high up places. It changes the entire structure. Just decorate, you don't need a lot of crystals. You don't need the craziest crystals. Just scatter them throughout the home and it changes the energy of the home. If you have any questions, ask them in the comment section. This video is so exciting. I'm gonna go on for another 20 minutes. How awesome this is. This is amazing. I just have boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes on boxes on crystals. That, just because I'm a crystal collector as well. I just collect these super rare crystals. Guess what I'm gonna do? Because I've been doing this subconsciously for the past year. Scattering them around, like, I have giant clumps of obsidian by my feet. I just have crystals everywhere. So if you have any questions, and I know you guys, some of you like to really collect crystals a lot. Some of you have a bunch of crystal jewelry that you'll never wear. Maybe someone's gifted you some really like flimsy, some really, cause you guys do, some of you do get jewelry that's not from me, and you're like, oh, it looks like it's about to break. I'm like, well, cause it's not from me. But you could just use that and like put it by a window, put it by an entrance, just put it, like I just said, follow all the advice in this video, and your whole energetic structure to your house is going to be changed. Like, how awesome! Your manifestation journal, you can put citrine, pyrite, sunstone, whatever you like. This is pretty cool. If you have any questions, ask them in the comments. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Ciao!